Many people make fatal mistake when they start their business. Recently, I know a couple of people, they lost a lot of money in their startup business because they didn't know what to do when they're getting in, and then by the time they found it out, it was too late. So I'm going to give you 6 things you need to know, you need to game up in your business. If you are strong in something, very good. If you're not, you may need to get a mentor, an accountability partner, a coach, or a business partner who is strong on those fields where you are not that strong. Number 1 is the sales, because if the business doesn't sell, it doesn't sustain. Number 2 is the marketing. Marketing is very, very important, as you know. Number 3 is the sales process and the system. Number 4 is the recruiting. And number 5 is the training and the retention. And last but not the least is the business finance. I'm going to elaborate this in the next videos, so stick to it. So let's talk about the sales, number 1 thing in a business, because we need to sell. A lot of time what we do, we spend money and the time on setting up the website, the business card, the getting a space, if it's a retail business or even a service business, and all kind of things, those are very important. But remember, if there is no sale, there is no customer, there is no money. There is no money coming in. The business cannot run, because cash flow in the business is like oxygen, is like a blood flow. So number 1 thing you need to know, you need to learn about is the sales process, where the customer is, what are the data, like your product or your business, who is going to buy, who can you reach out to. So you got to game up on the sales, have some sales in the process, in the pipeline, and then do the other stuff. Number 2 is the marketing, because marketing is going to make you sustain. Because remember, there's a 2 major thing in business is the marketing and innovation of the process. Okay, so marketing is so important, because number 1 reason to do marketing is the lead generation, because of that marketing, the lead is going to come to you. Of course, the marketing also brand you, that is the secondary effect, but the main is the lead comes to you and then you make sales. So on the marketing, you need to always game up what's working now, where people are, again, who are your audience, so you can reach out to. This is not 10, 20, 30 years back, the marketing style was different. There was no digital marketing that time. Now it's totally different. It's going to be different in 5 more years. So definitely game up on marketing. If you don't, then get somebody who can. Number 3, I'm going to talk about the system and the process, because if you don't have a good system and the process in place, and that system could be an equipment, a software, and the human being, your staff, your skillful staff, that is part of your system also. Because without a system, you cannot grow. Without a system, you cannot sustain. So you have to constantly game up on, reinvent your system, modify your system for betterment. For example, a couple of years back, there was no AI. Now there are AI, because people are, day-to-day stuff, they are taking care of that with the AI, or your delegation process, or your automation process. It has to game up. So make sure your system and the process is at the right place, or get a coach, get a mentor who can help you on that. And number 4 is the recruiting, because you need to get the right people in. Because if you are not good with recruiting, or you don't have a good recruiter, or the knowledge, you don't have a coach who can guide you, or mentor who can guide you, that's a big problem, because you can get wrong people in your business, and then business will not grow or sustain. Because remember, a C mentality person always deliver a C mentality result and go to take your business to the C direction. You don't want that. You want your business to go to the A plus direction. So you need A people. To get A people in your business, you need to be strong with the recruiting process. So you need to learn that we don't know everything. So make sure that if you're not strong at recruiting, get a mentor, get a coach who can guide you to recruit the right people. Number 5 is the training and the retention. Remember, you do not have any employee in your team or in a company who are not trained enough. I saw some employer, they're like, oh, employee always come and go. That's such a bad idea, because that's not in your control. Somebody can go, somebody will stay, but you want to train them, because an untrained employee is like it's an enemy in your business, because they will do a lot of mistakes. So make sure your employees are well trained, and also you have a good retention system in your company, so you can take care of them. So proper training, proper retention plan has to be in your system, so everybody is happy. You can build up a great culture in your company. And number 6, the last one, is very super important, because even though you are very good, or you got coached, you got mentor, you got a business partner who are strong, and everything is going good, you have a good cash flow, but the last one is the business finance, because you got to understand the cash flow management. You got to understand the income expense, where to spend money, where not to spend money, because at the end of the day, you want your company to be profit first. So that's very important. So understanding the business finance as you, as an entrepreneur, as a team leader, as the owner of the company or CEO, is very important. So understand how the financing works and implement that. Again, many times we don't know everything, and you need to get a mentor or coach or a business partner. So it's time to decide who you're going to hire to help your business. So hopefully this little quick information, the 6 things you need to grow your business, is going to help you. Do not just jump in without knowing what you're going to expect, because remember, your involvement as the owner of the business, as a CEO, team leader, is very important, because you are the main part of the business. If you are not educated enough, you are not strong enough, the business will go down. So here's my suggestion is certain things you are strong, certain things you are not. Recognize that, then get a coach or a mentor, and then the business partner, accountability partner, and together then build the business to the strong where you want to go, where you deserve. Let me know what you think.